It is there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Now it is working. Okay,
now it is
go
working.
ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I will not discuss, I will not introduce anything about the Python. I think that everybody knows Python, right? Is there anybody who do not know Python? I mean that who did not heard about the Python programming?
The C programming, sir.
Python programming.
Yes, we are familiar with Python programming.
You are familiar with the Python programming. So I will show
Yeah.
you some of the example in Weka. Are you familiar with Weka? No.
I
There
don't.
are
I'm not much familiar with this.
okay. So
I'm sorry.
there are many types of tool available in the market on machine learning and deep learning and artificial intelligence. Among them, Weka is a very popular one. Weka, Rapid Miner, Rapid Miner, then Python. Python has got many. Python is a programming language, but it has got many packages that you know that has that implements the machine learning or AI techniques or algorithms. Okay. Then there is another thing
Sir,
is
sorry to interrupt, but can you please explain what's the necessity of the Anaconda navigator?
I'll explain. Okay, let
Thank
me
you,
tell
sir.
you.
Thank you,
R
sir.
R is another language. Ruby, Perl, all of these are very popular. Perl is very popular in bioinformatics. Okay, bioinformatics data analysis and artificial intelligence. Ruby is very popular for software as a service, but it is also works on machine learning. R has is very popular for statistical data analysis. Okay, these are these are very popular techniques. What else? What else? These are the things. Okay, Nime is another tool. Nime, uh, Azure has got their machine learning tool. Okay, Azure has got their machine learning, cloud-based machine learning techniques available. Google Cloud has got machine learning, introduced machine AI technique, online cloud-based AI techniques. Okay, and many other universities like Stanford University and MIT, they have got their online libraries that you can download and you can use those libraries. Okay, among these, Weka used to be very popular in the year of 2001 to 2015 or 14. It was very popular. Rapid Miner is still popular. Many companies they are using the Rapid Miner these days. Okay, many companies are using these days. But Python is the best. Why? Because these days the job of the data science is so emerging. I mean that increasing so much, and the salary is so high. Okay, for the data scientists, everybody is trying to jump into the data science group, regardless of your background. You can be mechanical engineer, you can be civil engineer, you can be a chemical engineer, you can be a statistician, you can be a physicist. I know anthropologist. Okay, mathematician. Where I mean, regardless whatever your background is, whatever the background is, the data science, you can jump into the data science by just through learning little bit of machine learning and AI techniques that I will cover. Maybe 60% of these things I will cover in this 3 days course. Okay, you will find that many companies, institutions are earning a lot through just teaching these courses, these ideas that I'm teaching you in these 3 days short courses. Okay, and you can do some exercises, do more practice at home in these tools, and you can be a good researcher. So my aim is that after attending this course, you will feel encouraged to dig into the machine learning and deep learning techniques. Okay, so what will be the path? The path will be, you can be a researcher, good researcher. You can be a you can be a good data scientist. Okay, data engineer, Okay, data analyst. So these are the pathway that you can easily move into. If you can do lots of practice, the tool that I will teach you in this course, and if you can apply this tool to solve some real world problem. Everybody, so that is the aim of the this course, because I will focus towards the Python. Majority of the job in the data science, they look for the Python. Okay, let me just Google it just right now. Okay, just Google it. Let us see. Google. Let us see. Uh, Data science jobs. Okay, in US. Just recently, let us go to the jobs, and you will see in Google is looking for data science. Can you see? Google is looking for data scientist master's student. JPL NASA is looking for data scientist entry level. Let us look for NASA. What quality they are looking for? If you just look at the qualification, bachelor degree in computer science, typically, this is typically, but not necessarily. But one of the important thing is that one of the languages that you need to be familiar with the Python. Can you see? And you need to know the
Yes, sir.
artificial intelligence technique. Can you see? AI technique. Okay. And you have to remember this is NASA. Okay. Now let us look at Procter and Gamble. Okay. Let us look at their requirement. If we just look at their requirement, they are looking for senior data scientist. Okay, so you need to know the data science algorithm that I will teach you in this course. Okay, on cloud technology that I will not teach. On cloud is little bit of different. Okay, that is my research area. I try to apply machine learning algorithm on the cloud technology. That is something challenging. That is not easy task. Okay, that is why it's a senior position. Look at Amazon. Amazon is looking for data scientists, junior data scientists. PhD in computer science, economics, statistics, engineering, mathematics, does not matter. Does not matter. Okay. Eventually, they don't look at your degree. They look at these things, machine learning methods, and Python or R. Did you notice this?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just randomly just let us look at Apple. Apple is looking for data scientists, right? Why is that Apple? Okay, Hertz is a very big company. So you can see 2 years of working experience, masters in data operating. They're not looking for computer science. Your bachelor can be mathematics, statistics, engineering, computer science, anything, or 4 or more years of experience. You don't. They're not looking for any degree. If you have got 4 or more years of experience, they will not look at your degree, but they look at your Python program.
Yes, sir.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let me explain to you uh, some of the things that I have told you that we will learn about the Python programming. R is the statistical analysis, Ruby is another one, Perl is another one. I will not discuss this. Azure is a cloud-based machine learning. Azure. These days, people are moving towards the Azure. Okay, maybe next few couple of days, Azure will be very popular, machine learning on Azure. But nowadays, they are looking for this one, data analyst, data engineer, these things. Okay, so this is the basic idea about these things. Now let us go to the Anaconda. Somebody was asking me, why do we need Anaconda? No, you don't need Anaconda. You don't need Anaconda. If you are very good at programming, I was just talking a person who is working in Google, who is working in Google. He does not use any integrated development environment. All of these are IDE. What is an IDE? IDE is a integrated development environment. Okay, IDE is integrated development environment. So you can use any integrated uh, development, okay, environment, or you can write down the program using simply Notepad. For example, I can write down my program here, Python. I can write down Python. I can write down my program here. Import numpy as np. Okay, I can write down my program here, or I can write down in the vi. Let me see the present working directory. Cd Python practice. Let me go to the Python practice. Okay, let me create a directory. Make directory temp. Okay, temp Python. Now cd temp Python. So let me just write down a code vi test.py. I want to write down the program here. Did you understand? I want to write down the program here. I can say import numpy as np, import pandas as p. I can write down print hello world, right? I can write down. Then I can save it. I can save it. Okay, and then I can write down my program here. Python test.py. It is showing me hello. Oh, there is a problem. Print. Did you mean print hello world? Oh, I missed the round bracket. So let me do this test.py. So I missed the round bracket. So let me put the round bracket. Um, okay, print hello world. The right again. Quit it. Okay, so it is printing hello world. Can you see it? So you can, it is up to you. You can use Jupyter notebook, you can use the anaconda, you can use the spider. Okay, there are many tools. You can use the PyCharm, you can use the node.js, you can write down the, sometimes I write down my code here. Can you see?
Yes, sir. Thank you
Uh,
for the explanation, sir.
okay,
I myself also using PyCharm. That's why I was asking, sir.
yeah, so why I'm using the Jupyter notebook? The good thing is the Jupyter notebook or spider is that whenever you write down a line, you can easily identify whether are you doing any mistake in that line or not. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but as a whole, at the end of the day, you have to compile your code using some of the IDs, or you have to compile the code in the notebook. So let me go to the anaconda. So
স্যার
everybody,
গুগল কোডে ইউজ করলে কি স্যার হবে স্যার?
of course Google Colab use করলে হবে, but problem with the Google Colab হচ্ছে Google Colab ওই 16 GB, মানে আমরা যখন টেনসর ফ্লো, আমরা তো টেনসর ফ্লো, we will do the টেনসর ফ্লো next class. Okay, টেনসর ফ্লো or deep learning. Deep learning uses lots of memory, lots of memory. Okay, especially GPU. So if you use the Google Colab, and if your data is quite big, especially I'm conducting lots of research which I cannot run on the Google Colab. I need a dedicated machine. Did you understand?
আচ্ছা স্যার।
But
Yes, sir.
Google Colab is, yeah, tell me.
ভিজুয়াল
Any
স্টুডিও মেবি এটা করা যায়,
sorry, say it again. I did not hear you.
মানে ভিজুয়াল স্টুডিও কোড এই আইডিয়াতে মানে এই সেটআপটা করা যায় মেবি।
হ্যাঁ, এই যে Visual Studio Code, this is the Visual Studio Code. You can write down your
স্যার
Python
ভিজুয়াল
code.
স্টুডিও কোড খুব ভালো একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, আমি এটা ইউজ করেছি।
It is your choice. It is your taste. You can use the Visual Studio Code. You can use the Spider. You can use even Jupyter Lab. Jupyter Lab is another good way to. Many people use the PyCharm, but problem with the PyCharm, especially those who are living in USA, they cannot download the pirated version of the PyCharm. You have to pay for it. Okay, it is not free. Okay.
বাট স্যার অ্যাটম যেটা আছে অ্যাটম প্ল্যাটফর্মটাও ভালো, ওইটা ফ্রি, পুরোপুরি ওপেন সোর্স।
Yes, Atom. Somebody likes Atom. Somebody likes even Orange. Orange is very useful.
সাবলাইম টেক্সটও ভালো স্যার।
Sublime Text. I use Sublime Text sometimes. Okay, my students use Sublime Text sometimes. Okay, so I have got many things. So as a teacher, I have to use all of these IDs. I'm using, you can see I'm using Sublime Text, I'm using PyCharm, I'm using Spider, I'm using the Visual Studio Code, I'm using many of the things. So it is up your taste, whatever you like, you can use that one. So let us go for the Jupyter Notebook for the time being. Okay, so I'm launching the Jupyter Notebook. Everybody. Okay, so this is the Jupyter Notebook. Now I need to open another laptop to see my codes. Okay, so that so that so that I can see my code easily. Okay. Okay, so now I have created a, let us go to the documents. Okay, and let us go to the I want to create, in the Jupyter notebook, problem is that if you don't select your directory, all of the file will be stored into the root directory, which is not good for your operating system. You know what I mean, everybody? So always choose your folder name, so that such that there is nothing wrong you are not creating lots of garbage for your operating system. Okay, so let us create a new file, new Python 3 new file. Okay, everybody. Okay, those who are not
Yeah,
familiar
yeah.
with this Python, I think that you can follow me. I'm just going very quick because already 1 hour has passed. I'll use another 30 minutes to teach you the other things, so that those who are in USA, they can go for sleep at 11. Okay, now let me go for the clustering. Today we'll discuss about the clustering. So to do the clustering, let us create a, I will just create a random variable. So to create a random variable, I need to import the random package. Through the random package, I can generate random data. Okay, everybody, I'm importing random data in Python. NumPy is a package. NumPy package is used to deal with the number. So I will use the NumPy because I will deal with the numbers. Okay, it is important. In the Python, I use the pandas. Pandas is very useful to do data analysis and statistical data analysis. That is why I'm importing the pandas, and I'm just renaming in my throughout my program. Pandas will be represented as PD throughout my program. NumPy, the package NumPy will be represented as NP, and throughout my program, I did not put random as a rename. I can say a random as RND. Okay, or I can say random as, what should I say, maybe AMPI. Okay, so throughout the program, wherever we will use random, instead of random, I can put the word AMPI. Did you understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay, yes. Any question? Then I'll use the matplotlib.py plot. This is the package is used to draw something on the screen. So I will use these things because I will plot something, I will show something to you, I'll draw something. Okay, and that is why this package is required. I'm using this package. Okay, now now let us create a function in the Python. Let us create a function in the Python to generate the data, randomly data generate. So what I'll do, I'll just generate, I'll create a function generate random data set. Okay, this is the name of my function, and I will just take the input as a size, meaning how many data I'll generate, that will be given by the user. So now let us create data x dot append. Okay, before that I'll write down x equal to, I'll create a variable x equal to null, and it's a list. X is a list in Python. The list is written third bracket. This is a list. So x equal to, like in Java, x equal to list and y equal to another list. So I want to generate two data value x and y, and target will be another list. So I'll generate three types of data value. Then what I'll do, I am generating the data. How many data I'll generate? I will data for I in the range of size. I will generate, say for example, size is 100. I want to generate 100 data. So you can write on 100. I'm just writing size because I'm using what? I'm using a function, and the data, the size will be given by the user. So I'm writing x dot append. Then in the append, I will write an np dot round. I will generate integer value only. I will not generate any. I will not generate any floating value. I'll just generate only integer value. That is, I'm saying np dot round, and then randomly data will be generated following a Gaussian probability, uniform probability. And what will be the mean and standard deviation of this probability? The mean will be 0 and the standard deviation will be 2.5, meaning the data will be generated in between minus 2.5 to plus 2.5, and then this data will be rounded to closest integer value. If it is 2.5, it will be rounded to 2. Did you understand, everybody?
Yeah.
Then I'm going, it will be the x value. So every time I call the random value, it will generate a data. So I'm just looping this line for the 100 times. So it will generate 100 x values, and it will append with the x list. Same thing, I can generate y dot append. I will copy and paste. Okay, I will not write down these things. I think that you understood that. And then I will just, the target is not required for us. Just let us look at target. that it will be 0. In case if we use this data set for the classification, this data will be classified as 0. Okay. In case if we use this data for classification, this data will be classified as 0. You can remove the target, but for the time being, let us put it here. So now let us, this is for class 1. I can say this is for class 1. Then I will generate class 2. Okay. This is class 0, and this is, let me put class 0, and let me put here is class 1. So let us create another class 1, and I'll copy and paste same thing. Okay, and then I will say it will be 1. In this case, we'll change the distribution. Before the distribution was 0 and 2.5. Here the distribution will be 1, mean will be 1, and the standard deviation will be 5. Did you understand? And here the y value will be, let us change the distribution, 20 and 25. And here this y value, let us change the distribution, 20, 0 to 20. Everybody, did you understand it? So you can generate many values. Okay, so this will be class 1. Then what will happen? We can generate more values. So let us put it here. Oh, let us put it here. Yeah. So let us generate more values here. More values to be appended to the 1. I'll show you how it is, how the data is being generated. It will be 3, 5, 3 and 5. Okay, 3 and 5, 5 and 25, and this will be the 2. It will generate 2 dimension. Another random state of the 2. It's a random state. What will be the random state? That is 1 or 2, and then it will be 1. So it will generate the random values. Once the random value is generated, then I will go outside of the loop. I will just make this, all of this numpy data to the data pandas data. How we can generate the pandas data? Because we will do some analysis of the data, we need the pandas. We'll say that data equal to x, that x will be converted to the pandas data. Same thing, pd dot data frame, assuming that you know that data frame or other things. If you don't know, then you have to just follow my code as it is. Okay, just try to understand the line. Everybody,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry that
Yes.
I'm typing everything because I was using my new laptop, but unfortunately lately I could recognize that my new laptop has got different Zoom ID, and I shared with you this Zoom ID, and that is making the problem.
Yes, sir.
Index equal to true. So I will not explain these things. I will share with you this program. This program I have downloaded from the internet. You will get the program from the internet. Okay, you will get the program from the internet. Did you understand? I can hear some noise, please. The data frame, data underscore frame, data underscore frame, and comma. I don't want to type these things, but I don't have any alternative choice at this moment. And this is ignore underscore index equal to true, and x is equal to 1. What is x is equal to 1? I will explain this is later, not today. But I want to show you how, once you have got the data set, how you can do the clustering today. Okay, next class I will discuss how you can apply the,
সবার নিচের লাইনটা দেখতে পারছি না।
এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে?
জি স্যার।
I'm just adding this target and everything. This is for useful for classification, but I'm using these things. I don't want to change my code at this moment because I don't want to think too much at this moment. We are running out of time, so that is why I'll just I want to be very respectful to the time. Okay, so data frame dot columns equal to, this is the x, y, and then target. Okay, so return data frame. So now we have defined the generate random data set. Everybody, so this is my code. So let me run it. So I need to test whether it is running properly or not. Let me generate a data. Let me generate a data set equal to generate random data set, and then let me put 100. So let us see. Yes, so there is a problem. What is the problem? X dot append np dot round random dot uniform. Look, I have done a serious mistake here. It should be uniform because it is uniform distribution. Uniform distribution is a typo. So let me fix the typo. Uniform distribution. Uniform distribution. Now let me run it. Let me run it. Data frame. So this is number 20 pd dot data frame df underscore x. If you know the if you can identify the mistake, please do let me know, because
স্যার why we take স্যার দুইটা লাইন হয়ে গেছে ডাটা ফ্রেমের, এটা দুইবার কেন লেখা হয়েছে?
oh, that is a mistake. That is a mistake. Okay, but the mistake is coming here. Pd dot data frame. This the mistake is coming here. Pd dot data frame df underscore x, df underscore y. Okay, df underscore x, df underscore y. Ignore underscore index, comma, ignore underscore true. X is equal to 1. Why this is a mistake? Data equal to y. I don't think there is any mistake here. df ignore index. Okay, problem is ignore index equal to true. Let us forget it in the ignore index. Okay. Let us put it here. No, this ignore it is not working. So what I'll do, I'll just copy and paste from the internet, because maybe I have done some typo. Okay, or maybe what I can do, just give me 1 second. Maybe I'll log into the my another Zoom account. Okay, join. Can you please tell me my meeting ID? What is the meeting ID? What is the meeting ID? Cancel. Anybody? Can you please tell me the meeting ID?
Yeah, Prof.
Yes sir, yes sir, it is
391.
39.
Go ahead.
391
391
324
324
3415.
3415. Okay, so I'm stopping sharing the screen. I'm to the multiple.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
মিউট করুন
Yes, sir.
মিউট করুন
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stay participant. So now I'll show you the screen. Can you hear me now? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
All good.
yeah. Can you see the screen here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you see the screen, I'm just running the code. Look at here. This is nothing but generating the data. You can see data set is generate random data size, and data size is 100. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just generating the data and nothing more than that. I'm just generating data, and I'm plotting the data. Plot.show. I'm plotting the data. So let me run the program. Look, I'm generating the data, and the data is plotted here. Every time I'll generate the data size will be different. Can you see? Every time I generate the data, because it's randomly generated data, every time the data distribution will be different. Can you see, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes.
generating. I'm just I can share this code. This code is nothing but just generating the data. Okay, I'm just sharing this code. Or else once we finish this class, I'll share with all the document with you. Okay, everybody, you can copy and paste.
Yes.
So this data is generated. Now the most important part is this is the one data set generated. This is, yeah, this is, I will do what? I will just import the k-means from sklearn k-means. Okay. So now I will just use the k-means algorithm, right? So I have got the data set is generated. I'm just importing the k-means. K-means is the clustering algorithm. It's a very popular algorithm. There are different types of algorithm available in the market. K-means, DB-scan, fuzzy C-means, many different types of hierarchical clustering, many different types of clustering algorithm available. But K-means is the most popular algorithm in this world for the clustering. Notice that in the clustering, I will just ask to the computer, group the data into three groups, and it will generate the three groups of data. Let me just go, let me just, say that k-means equal to k-means. I want to group the data into 4 clusters. Okay. So what I will do, I have just written from sklearn dot cluster import k-means. This is the algorithm that is there in the Python sklearn dot cluster. In this library, the k-means algorithm is there. So I'm using that k-means algorithm. So I can say not k-means, I can say my model, my clustering model. Okay. My clustering model equal to, I'm asking use the k-means and number of clusters n underscore clusters equal to 4. So I want this model. I did not use the data yet. My data is here. You can see what is my data. My data is, yeah, x underscore train. This is my data. Can you see, everybody?
Yes,
Or
sir.
x is my
Yes,
data.
sir.
X is my data. Can you see? X is my data. Everybody, x is my data. Okay, everybody. So before doing the x, let me check what is the size of the x. Okay, the size of the x, not size, train x. The size of the, what is the size of the, what is the program? Yeah, here, x train. Yeah, so x train, what is the size of the x train? Okay, not train x underscore train. I can see it has got 280 data point and it has got 2 dimension. Did you understand? 2 dimension, x and y dimension. Everybody,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I can show you the data. Plot scatter x underscore train colon 0, then x underscore train colon 1. So it will show me the data. The data looks like this. Can you see? This is the data. Everybody? And I
Yes,
want
sir.
to group this data into 4 groups. How I can do this 4 groups? Very easy. I have got the k-means. So what I'll do? I'll do that. My clustering model dot fit x. That is all. Okay. Not x, train x. I am already doing this mistake. X train. Done. Done. Okay. Clustering is done. Now, how do I know the clustering is done? What I'll do? I'll do these things. I'll copy and paste and it will show me everything. Okay. So what I'll do? I'll just plot the x train, x underscore train, all the 0 data, x underscore train, all the 1 data, and then I will go to the my clustering model dot cluster centers 0, my clustering models, my clustering model dot clustering model, right? Okay, can you see? These are the clustering center. Can you see? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So it has got the clustering center. Now you might ask me, Rafiul, there is a problem. What is the problem? I don't want, I want the boundary of this each of the group, right? I cannot see the boundary. Can you see? So I will draw the boundary. There is a Voronoi diagram. Using the Voronoi diagram, you can draw the boundary. So how you can use the Voronoi diagram? I'm using the Voronoi diagram. So I'm importing this Voronoi program from this SciPy special. I'm importing this package. I need to do this package to draw the boundary of this cluster. So once I have got the Voronoi diagram, then what I'll do, I'll just use this one, this code. I'll just explain line by line of this code. So I'm just using the Voronoi and I'm saying my clustering model, my clustering model dot cluster centers, and I'm saying x underscore train colon 0, x underscore train colon 1, meaning I want to print my original data. Then I want to print the cluster center, my clustering model. I have done some mistake. CL, L is small letter. This is the class, all the clusters in 0 location and all the cluster for 1 location. My clustering model, and then I need to plot the Voronoi and it will show me. Can you see? It show me the boundary. Can you see? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can
sir.
see the boundary. This is the group 1, this is the group 2, this is the group 3. Why this group 4 is not coming? This will be group 4. Maybe I have done some mistake here. So this is the group 4. This is the group 4. Everybody, this is the group 4. Okay. So now what we have done, I have given to the computer, this is the artificial intelligence. I'm giving the computer, hey computer, this is my data set. Group it into 4 groups, and computer has given me the 4 groups. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So this is a clustering. This clustering technique in computer we call it a, this clustering technique in computer we call it a unsupervised clustering, unsupervised technique. Okay, this is unsupervised technique. Unsupervised technique. Okay, unsupervised machine learning. Unsupervised machine learning technique. Which one is the clustering? What cluster example of the clustering is? K-means, fuzzy C-means. Okay, fuzzy C-means, hierarchical clustering, then DB scan, BART. All of these are SOM, self-organizing map. All of these are clustering techniques. Everybody?
Sir, can you zoom it? We cannot see the line properly.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
So in today's class, what we have learned? We have learned how we can apply a K-means clustering to a data set, two-dimensional data set. Why, purposefully I have used the two-dimensional data set. Why I have used the two-dimensional data set? Because if we have got the two-dimensional data set, if we plot a scatter plot, we can easily see the data. Did you understand? Okay.
Yes, sir.
But if
Yes,
we draw multi-dimensional data set, we cannot see. That is why I want to show you that what is the clustering technique and why it is useful. So that is why I have I've generated the data. This is downloaded from the internet. Okay, how to generate the data? You can generate the data, and once the data is generated, I'm using the K-means algorithm, K-means clustering technique. Where is the K-means clustering? This is the K-means clustering technique to cluster the data into 4. I can cluster data into 3. Let me go for 3. Okay, let me go for 3 clusters.
Sir, one question.
Sorry,
One question.
yeah, tell me.
তো এইখানে হচ্ছে যে গ্রুপিং করার পরে যে আমরা যে মানে বাউন্ডারি বানাইলাম, বাউন্ডারি বানানোর পরে যে ডাটাগুলো দেখাচ্ছে এই ডাটাগুলো মানে অরিজিনাল ডাটা থেকে চেঞ্জ মনে হচ্ছে।
না, একই data, same data. Look at here,
মানে
same data. Look, this is the original data. This is the data. Same data. This is the same data. Can you see?
নেক্সট
Okay, this is the same data. Now let us look at here. import this one. This is x underscore train colon 1 colon 0 cluster centers 0 and 1. This is, yeah, this is little bit of enlarged way. Can you see? This is little bit of enlarged way. Okay, everybody, this is little bit of enlarged way. You can make it smaller, but in my Jupyter notebook it cannot, it is not possible. But if you draw in the Python, it is done. You can see this is this one. Can you see this? This is this one. Okay. Okay, but you know, Voronoi, you don't need to use the Voronoi. Voronoi is another thing. Voronoi is not part of the machine learning. It's a data visualization. You can see it here. You can see this original data and this is the mean, k-mean. So I can see this is the group 1, this is the group 2, and this is the group 2, 3. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So it is a 3 cluster. You can make it 2 cluster. You can make it 1 cluster. Another example here. I have generated the data here. So another example. I have generated the data here. I'm using the pandas. You know, I'm generating the data, and you can see there are 4 groups. There are 4 groups. But as a human being, we can see 4 groups. Computer does not know there is 4 groups. So let us create the 4 groups. Let us feed the data. Let us draw the data, and you can see the center point. Can you see? This is the center of this group. 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 And if I draw the Voronoi, and Voronoi shows the data, the boundary. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is better. And it depends on the quality of the data. This data is randomly generated. This quality of the data is not that good. Can you see? But this is very good group of the data. The data is very grouped. Well, I mean that well suited in each of the group. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Adib, Ibrahim Khalil, did you understand? Ibrahim,
Yes, Professor.
did you understand?
Yeah, yes, Professor. I have understood. I got your point.
Sorry, you are already familiar with these things, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so only the Varuna is something new, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
This package is for us. Yeah.
yeah, Varuna is something new, but Varuna is not part of the machine learning. This is the things, okay? I try to make it simple, 2-dimensional data. But if you have multi-dimensional data, in K-means, it is very difficult to show you the group of the data, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Now this is the K-means. Now let me, this is the clustering. Let me show you a classification problem, okay? I'll go very quickly because it is a short course, okay? So classification problem, there are different ways of classification problem. One of the classification has got 2 things, okay? Classification is, most of the time classification is supervised. I will not discuss about the supervised because it's a 3-day course, short course. I will not discuss about the supervised at this moment, but try to learn what is supervised in the Google and you will find it. Supervised technique. There are different types of classification techniques available in the market. Among them, support vector machine, k nearest neighbor, decision tree, random forest. These are very popular techniques. Artificial neural network, deep learning. What else? Knife base, okay, decision, add a boost, okay, add a boost. These are very popular techniques, okay? So let me show you some classification problem, okay? Let me show you some of the classification problem in Weka, okay? I'm hoping that this time, my computer will work perfectly. Can you hear me? I'm using 2 computers. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Yeah, if
No
you can hear
problem at
me,
all. Yeah.
I will share my screen from this computer. And if you cannot hear me, please do let me know.
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Fine. Now I will show you using. I mean that. Please accept my apology if it does not work perfectly because I'm using Mac machine. Weka. Weka is a freely available tool. It was generated in New Zealand, University of Waikato. Okay, University of Waikato, and this Weka is very popular tool. And University of Waikato has become famous due to this tool. Okay, so let me use this tool. When I was a PhD student, I have used this tool extensively. Okay, so there is a classify, all of the tools, classification and clustering techniques have been implemented in this Weka package, and it is free. Okay, I don't know my, yeah. So let me first, what I'll do, I'm just showing you from the scratch. I'm just exiting. First, I'm just looking for Weka, Weka 2.jar, Weka 2.jar, Weka 2, yeah. So I'm just opening the Weka file, and then Weka will come. You can download Weka for your operating system, Windows or Mac machine or Linux. It's up to you. Now, once I have done the Weka, yeah, it is showing me the Weka. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to the Explorer. Those who do not want to write down any program, this, and you have got a small data data sets. This tool is beautiful. You don't need to go to the Python. Okay, thus you need to know the data set, and your data set should be in CSV file, comma separated file. Your data set cannot be in Excel file. Your first make sure that your data set is in comma separated file. So let me go to my Explorer, find any data set. I don't know whether I have got any data set with me or not. Okay, let me check. I've got the data classification data. Okay, I have got the data set, and I have got the breast cancer data, Wisconsin breast cancer data. It's a very popular data set in the for the machine learning challenge data. Okay, it's Wisconsin breast cancer data. Okay, it was this data set was generated in University of Wisconsin Madison. Okay, in 2001. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm doing, first I'm clicking open file. I need to go to the document, then I need to go to the classification data. I am just going to the Wisconsin breast cancer data, then open it. And you can see in this data set, there are 9 features, V1 to V9, and the class level, there are 2 classes, benign or malignant, whether this patient is suffering from breast cancer or not, and these are the input, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, V7, V8, V9. These are the input. Let me show you the data set. Oh, this computer, old computer is, no, yeah. So let me show you the data set. This is the data set. This is the data set 1, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, V7, V8, V9. These are the input. And this is the output. 1 is cancer and 2 is non-cancer. Can you see? Everybody, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is a very popular data set in the internet. If you just look for Wisconsin breast cancer, hundreds of people have used this data set for their research purpose. Okay, so I have used this. I have already one research paper using this data set. When I was a PhD student, I used this data set. Now, once I have opened the data set, let us go for classify. Now let us choose for classifier. So let us choose any classifier. Let us go to the trees. Let us go decision tree classifier. In Weka, the decision tree is called J48. So J48 classifier. I have chosen the J48 classifier and then start. So it has done. It is showing me 95% accuracy in my classification things. So this matrix shows me, this is called confusion matrix. This matrix shows me that 438 data has been classified perfectly as a cancer. 227 data has been perfectly classified as a non-cancer. Only 20 and 14, altogether 34 data set was misclassified. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
And that is why the classification accuracy is 95.13. Did you understand how did I classify it? Everybody?
Sir, yes, sir.
Any question?
স্যার এগুলো মানে পাইথন প্যাকেজ দিয়ে করা যেত?
Who is asking me this question?
রাফিউল ইসলাম রাফি।
This can be done using the Python programming. You want to see in the Python programming?
Yes, sir.
Okay, those who have got time, they can stay But those who do not have time, those who have, are already 11 o'clock, if you are, I mean that if you want to go for sleep, you can go, because that is the all for today's class. I want to show you that what is the problem between classification and clustering. Let me go for clustering. Let me go for clustering, everybody. I'm just going for clustering. I'm just going for clustering, and I say choose K-means algorithm. Look, simple K-means algorithm. And I want to see the number of clusters is 4. Can you see? Okay. And then what data set I want to use? I start. Okay. So it has classified the data. 132 data is classified as 0 cluster. 440 data is classified as 1. I mean that 18 data is classified as 2, and 190 data has been classified as 3. So let me clustering. Let me see the clustering techniques. This is, I don't think this version of the Weka can show you the value, the clustering techniques, but you can download the data, visualize cluster assignments. Okay, look at here. It shows the visualization of the clusters. Okay, but because it has 9 dimension, did you understand? It is not 2 or 3 dimensions. It shows me v1 versus v2. Okay, this is x, this is y versus x versus y. This is something, so you cannot, at a glance, you cannot see all the cluster data. Did you understand? Because it has 9 dimension. Did you understand? Yes, any question? Everybody,
No, sir.
did you understand? So which one is better? Weka is better or Python is better?
Weka is easier to simulate,
Yes.
but I think
If you are in a rush, if you want to publish a paper and you have got 10 days of time, go with Weka. Go with Weka. Okay. If you have got lots of time, you want to be a data scientist, go with the Python. Did you understand?
yes, sir.
Problem with the Weka is that in the Weka, you cannot run deep learning. There is no deep learning. There is no deep learning. Okay. If you go to the functions, no deep learning is there. Did you understand? It is useful
Yes,
for
sir.
support vector machine. It is used for neural networking, but you cannot implement deep learning in Weka. Okay. I'm just closing down the Weka. I think that you understood the concept of the clustering and the classification today. Did you understand what is classification and what is the clustering? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Those who do not understand, please feel free to send me an email with your question. I'll try my best to help you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, somebody raised the issue. Can I use Python programming to solve this problem? Yes, you can. Let me go. Let me go to my another computer. Okay. Let me go to
Professor, sorry to interrupt. How can I catch you?
through email. And did you provide me your mobile phone number?
Not really. I got the link from one of my friends.
Okay, so you have to provide through the email. You have to provide me your mobile phone number. I'm planning to form a WhatsApp group so that we can communicate each other. Okay.
That sounds good.
That will be very good, sir.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, sir,
So,
just a bit of
why
just
should
one
I-
more.
yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead, Norris.
No worries. So yeah, Professor, I was asking like, can we please know the timings for the next classes? Like it will be
Oh,
very
that's
good.
a very important question. I think that next class will be February, Friday, right? Friday. So
Today is Friday. So
today's
next
Friday.
Friday?
Next Friday, I'll be very busy. Why not let us make it next Saturday for me? For me, next Saturday. For Bangladeshi, it is next Sunday morning. Will it be okay? Same time?
So we can you please tell the date? Like Saturday is tomorrow. That's why.
No, not this Saturday. Next Saturday meaning I think
Oh,
11,
next Saturday. Oh, okay,
12 of
okay.
February.
12 of
So
February.
next
So
Sunday for Bangladesh is
let me
some of
check.
us have problem.
What is the problem?
Our lab exam.
So suggest me what time will be good for you, all of you. Suggest me.
So you tell a date and time. We will all be like available at that time. You tell a date, sir.
I'm only available Friday. I'm not available because I will go to the New York. I will be flying. So Friday, I've got the recruitment committee. I cannot do on the Friday, to be honest with you. Let me check my calendar.
Sure, sir. No problem.
Let me check my calendar because so busy next week. Next week is not that good week for me. Um, so you are saying 11, 12, right? 12, you are not available, right? 11, I'm very busy till the night. Can you make it 11 Friday at night sometime next Friday, sometime next week, sometime?
Yeah.
Friday 11 in your American time, or
Friday 9:30 American time, Saturday 8:30 Bangladesh time.
yeah, it's good for me.
So
Good for you?
Saturday, so next Saturday, sir?
Next
No,
Saturday
no, no.
Bangladesh.
It's Friday for you, Mustafa.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I understand.
If you are from USA, it is next Friday same time. If you are from Bangladesh, next Saturday this time.
Okay, sir, sounds good. And sir, one more question too. Can you please like give us a heads up, like what will be the topics you will be discussing, so we can have like
Idea.
some overview? Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So today we have discussed the difference between clustering and classification. I will not discuss anything about the clustering and classification in the next class. Next
Okay.
class, I will immediately jump into, I can show you, my class is already much ready. Next class, I will jump into the deep learning, and how we can use the deep learning to solve the problem of classification problem, digit classification.
Okay, sir. So basically, sir, from this class, what I understand, like all this course, like this full course, we will be focusing on Python only, right? Python and Python only, right?
Python. Yeah, only Python. Implementation, everything is Python. Are you interested to learn about another thing? You can tell me, then I can try to help.
Yes, sir. Like, if you have some time, I would love to like learn more about JavaScript.
But
Like,
JavaScript,
I know. Like that's a different topic. Like I know it's not related to this, but yeah, after this course, if you have some time, I was just requesting that.
JavaScript, Gideon, Jimmy and Yuan. Jimmy,
Like, so
Yes.
it's kind of a
Yeah,
request. Like
I
if
can hear you.
Jimmy,
Yes.
can you help Mustafa?
With
JavaScript.
Java.
I would sorry to interrupt again, sir. So basically the reason I was asking about JavaScript because recently I was doing some projects on that. So
Hmm.
that's why like if you guys have time, it would be really helpful for like I think for all of us.
What do you mean
Like
all of us? All of us.
no, I'm sorry. No, like for me, like I'm sorry again, sir. So the reason for me asking it, like after this course, I know you like fully dedicated it for Python, but that's really good. But yeah, after this course, if you like, if you still have some time, I was just requesting if you can help us with JavaScript or not. After this course, obviously.
Okay, fine. JavaScript, JavaScript is a client side web programming language. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
So, I mean, the problem is that in the JavaScript, you can make the website beautiful. Yeah, of course, I can do something for you, but I don't want to conduct a class only using 5 or 6 students. Okay, I want more than 30 students. Like I have got only 25 or 7 students today. I'm not happy with this 27. I was at least 47 students has shown their interest to this course. Now I can see only 24 students. Did you
okay. Yes, I
understand?
understand, sir.
I want
Yes.
more. Okay.
Yes, sir. I understand. No problem, sir. It was
Yeah. If you can arrange somebody, if you can arrange that, okay, I have got 4 or 5, 6 candidates, then we can think about it so that we can add more. Okay.
this yeah, I will try my best, sir.
Okay. That will be great. From where you are?
Sir, kindly I'm in Canada right now, sir.
Oh, how did you know about this course? From whom?
Sorry, it was from one of my friend. Like he was telling me, there's a course going on. If you want to join, come up.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for joining. Could you please send me your email and your mobile number so that you can be included in the WhatsApp group?
Sure, sir. No problem. It will be. I will be
Okay.
contacting
You,
you.
you know my email address, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, that's nice. So let us go to the Python implementation of the decision tree. Okay, everybody.
Okay, sir.
Everybody is ready. So let us go
Yes,
for the decision tree. Okay. So I can say from sklearn import tree. Okay, done. Then I can say my model, my decision tree equal to tree dot decision tree classifier. So x underscore train, what is the y value? Because it is supervised, I need to give you the y value. Okay, everybody, I need to supervised classification, meaning I need to give the input x and output, desired output y. So what is the desired output? Let me see. The desired output is y underscore train. So let us go for decision tree y underscore train. Okay, so I did a mistake. So let us create a model, my model decision tree. Then let us train the model. How I can train the model? My dt equal to my dt equal to my dt dot fit. Fit in Python, if fit meaning training. So in order to train, I need to give the input and output. Done. Okay, model is ready. Now let us look at the model, prediction of the model. Prediction equal to prediction, I can say predicted value equal to my dt dot predict input. I'll just give the input, it will give me the output. Okay, so this is the predicted value. I can show you, this is the predicted value. This is the predicted value 0011. Can you see? Okay, and
Yes,
what is the
sir.
actual value? What is the actual value? The actual value is 011. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, this is the
Yes.
predicted value, predicted by my model. This is the actual value. Notice that I don't know the relationship between x and y. I don't know. This is a very complex relationship. That is why I am depending on the decision tree, and the decision tree has given me a model between x and y. I can see the model. I can see the model. My dt dot tree view. I forgot the command. Maybe tree show. Okay, I'll show you later. But let me show you these things. Now I want to know the accuracy. So let us go to the accuracy. So how I can go to the accuracy? I forgot it. So what I'll do? I will come. I'll just use the matrix. I don't know where that one. Let us go to the matrix. This does not show me. Let us Google it and let us find the matrix. Okay, I told you in this class I'll find everything from the Google. Okay, so sklearn matrix accuracy. Okay, or matrix classification report. Okay, so I want this one. Everything is there. sklearn matrix classification report. I will use this package. So let us go import sklearn dot matrix. I can say from sklearn matrix import. What I'm going to import? I'm going to import classification underscore report. So I will go classification underscore report. Done. So I have imported it. How to use it? Imagine that I have forgotten everything. How to use it? So let us go to their classification report. This is the things. Okay, so I need this one. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use this one and it will work. I'm just copying and pasting. Okay, so classification report, y tree and y predict. I don't need this target name. Okay, this is not important. So this is my desired output. What is the desired output? Y underscore train, and this is my predicted output, predicted value. I'll come to your question. Okay. Okay. Oh, bracket is missing. Okay, so it shows the accuracy. Can you see? It shows the precision, accuracy, and everything. It shows me, but not in a good shape. So what I'll do, I'll print it, I'll copy it, and I'll go to the thing. So it is a new line, precision, recall. So it is the new line, no need new line. You can see precision is 0, recall is 1, F1 score is 1. Can no, yeah, precision is 0, 1, 1. Yes, you can see 0, 1, and support is 94 or something. Accuracy is 94% accuracy. Can you see, everybody? Another way, maybe this is not looking good. It was looking good, but I don't know what is happening. It is not showing very good way. So let me show print. Maybe it will show me better. So now it's showing me better. Can you see? Precision is 1 for the class 0. There is 2 class, 0 and 1 class. Precision is 1, recall is 1, F1 score is 1. Now you might ask me, accuracy, you can see accuracy is 100%. Can you see? Accuracy is 100%. Okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So I have shown you the classification problem using Weka. I have shown you classification problem using Python. Very simple, very easy. You don't need to remember anything. If you forget it, go to the Google, you'll find it. But you have to be knowledgeable. Like me, I'm just going to the website. I know what is required. I'm copying and pasting. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
I know this is my required things. I'm just copying and pasting. I'm not looking at the details. Okay. I know this is important. I forgot it. I copy and I paste here and it is working. Right? You can do mistake. There are hundreds of commands here. You can do mistake. You can forget it. So what will happen? What you can do? You can just go there, copy and paste, try to understand, and whatever I have shown you, the decision tree, this is the decision tree classifier. Just practice in the decision tree, do practice in k-means. You will understand the difference between clustering and the classification. Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So that is all for today's class. If you have got any question, you can ask me. Next class, I will jump into the TensorFlow Python, and make sure that you have got the Gmail account. In case if your Python code does not run in your computer, you have to go to the Gmail account. Okay. I'm sorry that I took lots of time, 1 hour and almost 2 hours, but I think that it will be useful for you. Okay, so that is all. Thank you very much.
It's totally fine, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I'm sending an email, and I was thinking about if you have any class like this for the freshers. Like, I'm pretty new in this course, and everything is pretty new for me about this kind of like computer-based things. So if you have any class for the freshers, then it will be helpful for me, and I'll be very glad to join.
Certainly, I'll notify you. Please send me email so that I can have your contact. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sending you. I'm already started writing the email.
Okay,
for
and
you.
keep in touch with your friend. Maybe he will. He will notify you as well. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And please don't forget to mention that I'm just conduct this course as an employee in AMPI. So don't forget about the AMPI. You should be grateful to AMPI, the University of Maine at Presque. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Got it, sir.
Thank you very much. So I hope to see you next Friday, American time, Saturday, Bangladesh time. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Prof.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Sir, hello.
Yes. Hello.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Partho.
হ্যাঁ বুঝছো কামাল?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ clear.
হ্যাঁ এখন বলো, আর কিছু প্রশ্ন থাকলে বলো, যদি প্রশ্ন থাকে করতে পারো।
না না
ওয়েকার মধ্যে সিএসভি ফাইলের বিপরীতে কি যেন একটা এক্সটেনশনের ফাইল ইম্পোর্ট করা হয়েছিল।
হ্যাঁ, এআরএফএফ ফাইল। আচ্ছা, আসলে ওয়েকা এআরএফএফ ফাইলটা ইম্পোর্ট করে, কিন্তু ওয়েকাতে